Hi, I'm Bill Schneider, and today we are going to learn some of the secrets of the masters. In particular, we're going to copy a head by Anders Zorn. Now, through the ages, students have learned by copying masterworks, and that practice has sort of fallen out of the repertoire of art schools, but it's really a good thing to do. I copy a masterwork at least once a month. Now, one of the things that we want to learn, one of the first things we can learn from Anders Zorn is the use of his palette. And this is a great palette, especially for a beginning artist, because here are the colors. Zorn used vermilion. This is actually a cad red medium, which is a pretty good substitute for vermilion. Vermilion's made with mercury. We try to avoid mercury. So cad red medium, yellow ochre, white of course, and ivory black. That kind of lines up here. And this distance is about equal to the nose, from eyebrow to base of nose. So I think that's the high point of the hair. I just want to learn what are the lessons that Anders Zorn has to teach me about rendering a head and about using this limited palette. And I think that gives me enough information that I can start putting paint on. Some of this halftone. And as soon as I start to put it on, I can make some judgments. Yeah, that's pretty close. Maybe it's a hair redder and warmer. Okay. Close enough for rock and roll. And so what have I learned from working on this copy of that Zorn head? I've learned more about the nuances of his palette, the ivory black, permanent red, yellow ochre, and white, and how much range you can get just from those colors. I've learned a lot about his treatment of edges. And again, Zorn was a master of these edges. And so we learn by increments, and we learn a lot by studying some of the greats. So I would encourage you, take your art books, take them off the shelf, put them on a scanner, make some references like this, and make some copies. If you do one a month for a year, at the end of the year, you'll have had 12 lessons with some of the masters that have, the greatest artists that have ever lived. So I would encourage it, and happy painting.